Hey everyone, and welcome back to Contain Your Life, the channel all about making the most of your small space garden. Are you growing vegetables in pots this year? If you are, I've got one simple tip that will completely change your gardening game, helping you grow more food in less space than you ever thought possible. It's time to talk about companion planting. Companion planting is this amazing technique where you grow certain plants together because they actually help each other out. We're talking about boosting flavor, naturally deterring pests, and maximizing every single inch of your precious container space. It's like finding the perfect roommate for your veggies. Today, I'm so excited to share my absolute favorite, tried and true vegetable pairs that are perfect for growing together in containers, ready to see your patio garden thrive. Let's dive in. First up, a classic pairing that never fails: cherry tomatoes and basil. These two are practically best friends. Basil not only helps improve the flavor of your tomatoes, making them sweeter and more delicious, but it also helps to repel common pests like tomato hornworms and whiteflies. Plus, what's better than stepping outside to grab fresh tomatoes and basil for a caprese salad? They grow beautifully together, with the basil happily filling in the space beneath the taller tomato plant. Next, let's talk about a super fast-growing combo: lettuce and radishes. This is perfect if you're impatient like me and want a quick harvest. Radishes are fantastic because as they grow their roots, they naturally loosen and aerate the soil. This makes it easier for the lettuce roots to spread out and absorb nutrients. In return, the broad leaves of the lettuce provide shade for the radish roots, keeping the soil cool and moist, which prevents the radishes from bolting or becoming woody in warmer weather. You can harvest both around the same time and then plant another round. Another powerhouse pair for your pots is bush beans and carrots. This is a perfect example of synergy in the garden. Beans, like all legumes, have this incredible ability to fix nitrogen in the soil. They basically pull nitrogen from the air and convert it into a form that other plants can use. Carrots, being root vegetables, absolutely love that extra nitrogen boost. It helps them grow stronger, healthier roots. Since beans grow upright and carrots grow down, they don't compete for space, making them ideal container buddies. Are you a fan of peppers and onions? Well, they're fans of each other too. Growing peppers and onions side by side is a fantastic way to naturally manage pests. The strong scent of the onions helps to confuse and repel many of the common insects that love to munch on pepper plants, like aphids and spider mites. It's like having a little security guard for your pepper harvest, and you get two delicious crops from one container. Now for a combination that really maximizes vertical and horizontal space: spinach and strawberries. Spinach is a cool weather crop that grows relatively low to the ground. Strawberries, especially the everbearing types, tend to spread out with runners. When you plant them together, the strawberries can act as a living mulch, spreading out around the base of the spinach plants. This helps to keep the soil cool and retain moisture, which spinach loves. In return, the spinach provides a bit of ground cover early in the season. It's a space-saving match made in heaven. If you love growing vining plants, you have to try cucumbers and nasturtiums. Cucumbers need something to climb, so a trellis in a large pot is a must. But what do you plant at the base? Nasturtiums. Not only are their flowers and leaves edible, adding a peppery kick to salads, but they are also a pollinator magnet. They will attract bees to your garden, which is essential for pollinating your cucumber flowers and getting a great harvest. Even better, nasturtiums are known to deter pests like cucumber beetles and squash bugs. They're both beautiful and functional. Let's move on to another delicious duo: eggplant and thyme. Eggplant can sometimes be a magnet for pests like flea beetles, but planting thyme around the base of your eggplant can be a game changer. The strong aromatic scent of thyme works to repel and confuse these harmful bugs, protecting your beautiful eggplants as they grow. Thyme is a low-growing herb that won't compete for light, and it creates a lovely, fragrant ground cover in your container. Zucchini plants can be incredibly productive, but they can also be prone to pests. That's where marigolds come in. Planting marigolds in the same large container as your zucchini is a classic organic pest control method. The scent of marigolds is known to deter pests like nematodes in the soil and other insects above ground. They add a beautiful pop of color to your vegetable pot while working hard to protect your zucchini crop. It's a win-win. And finally, for those with very limited space, let's talk about pole beans and lettuce again, but in a vertical arrangement. Pole beans are fantastic because they grow straight up a trellis or pole, taking up very little ground space. This upward growth creates a perfect shady spot underneath. You can use that shaded area to plant cool weather crops like lettuce or spinach. The beans provide protection from the harsh afternoon sun, which prevents the lettuce from wilting or bolting too early in the season. It's a brilliant way to double your harvest from a single pot. So there you have it, my top companion planting pairs for container gardening. I hope these ideas have inspired you to get creative with your pots and planters this season. It's all about working smarter, not harder, and letting nature do some of the work for you. If you found this video helpful and want to see more container gardening tips and tricks, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks so much for watching and happy gardening. I'll see you in the next video.